Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a review for Dark Harvest VR, a game released on the Steam store, June 11th, 2021 by developer Kitungu Studios. It's available for the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. It normally retails for $13. I got a free Steam key through the Steam Curator Connect program to review this game. I tested this game out on the Oculus Quest 2 using the Oculus Link cable. Dark Harvest VR is a stealth horror game where an extraterrestrial species has invaded Earth, has invaded your farm. If you are seen, you will die. You're armed only with your wits and a flickering flashlight, and you must find all supplies, there's 5 supplies, and escape your farm before the mysterious creatures find you. Now, when I think of stealth horror and VR, I think of Alien Isolation or Monstrum. If you compare this game to those great VR titles, you will be sorely disappointed because this is just a very poorly made VR game. Everything about this game is substandard. It's too dark. I could barely see anything in this game. It was so dark, and I changed the settings all the way to the brightest it would go, and it was still way too dark. So this game has poor lighting. Now, in those areas where you can actually see, you can see why it had such bad lighting. The graphics here are very poor, very muddy, very low quality textures. The map here of the farm is a nice sized map. There are 5 different areas you can explore, but it all looks very ugly. The different areas look nondescript. There's really nothing interesting when you're investigating these 5 different areas, and almost nothing is interactable. Even when you're picking up the supplies, you kind of just walk near it and it just automatically disappears and goes somewhere, and that's how you pick it up. There's no doors to open. They seem to all be either already closed or already open, so there's nothing for you to interact with as you're walking around, save for your flashlight. Unfortunately, your flashlight does not illuminate all that well, and there's this very annoying mechanic in this game where when the alien is near and you're holding your flashlight, it'll start buzzing incessantly when you're running out of juice and you have to shake it. It's very annoying because it buzzes for quite a while until you shake it enough and then it stops buzzing. The alien model here is really not all that scary, and the AI just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Sometimes you could be right next to it and it won't see you. Other times it seems to find you from quite a distance, just depending on what part of the game that you're on. Towards the end of the game, they seem to be hypersensitive to any movement from you, whereas early in the game you can just really run around and they won't really do too much, and you'll be right next to them and they'll just walk right by you, or you'll get in the water and they won't be able to seem to get into the water with you, and then they just leave on their own. But towards the end of the game, they seem to spot you from quite a distance even if you're hiding. So there is some weirdness with the AI here, just depending on what stage of the game that you're playing at. The sound work in this game is okay. For the most part, you can tell where the aliens are if you listen closely. Not the best spatial audio I've ever experienced in VR, but it works in this game. There's really nothing really special about the sounds in this game. Now, there are checkpoints in this game, but they're not very generous. You either start at the very beginning of the section of that map or towards the middle once you've already picked up the supply and you have to get out. It can be quite annoying to have to redo these sections, especially towards the latter part of the game if you die. Dark Harvest VR is running on the Unity engine. On my RTX 3080, I was getting a steady 90 frames per second. You do have full locomotion and snap turning available in the options. However, there aren't very many options available in the settings. There's only the options for brightness, master volume, and snap rotation, which you have to turn on. It is turned off by default. I would estimate, just based on your skill level, there's about an hour and a half content here. However, keep in mind, if you leave the game, you will lose all your progress. I didn't realize that, and I had already picked up the 5th supply, so it's very disappointing to have to face the possibility of having to restart the game from the very beginning, and I just didn't feel like doing that because I simply was not having fun. Honestly, this game feels like a mobile VR title, and I'm surprised the developer is charging normal price of $13 for this game. I would say at most it's worth 99 cents, maybe $2 if you're being generous. At this price of $13, I just simply cannot recommend it, and if I have to rate it, I would give it a 3.5 out of 10. It's a simple, very poorly made VR game that's just ugly to look at and boring to play. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. If you liked my review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the video.